Thank you for the opportunity to present my independent study titled Scaling the OPS Strategy for Enhanced Capital Raising in Multifamily Apartment Investing. This presentation will cover key aspects of the study, focusing on practical applications and strategic implication. We'll begin with an introduction of the study, followed by the problem statement and objectives. We'll then explore the methodology, industry analysis, and proposed marketing strategy. We'll also discuss the implementation framework and evaluation process before including with key findings and implications. The multifamily apartment investing industry is projected to reach $282.3 billion by 2024. According to IBISWorld, this growth is driven by several factors like the increasing rent versus buy affordability gap and demographic shifts, particularly urban migration. However, challenges remain in capital raising, which hinders scaling. Traditional methods such as private equity partnerships and retail investor outreach are often costly and inefficient. This study seeks to address these bottlenecks by implementing the organic pipeline system. The affordability gap is widening, particularly in key urban areas, creating a growing demand for rental housing. The U.S. is increasingly becoming a nation of renters, and this map shows regions most affected by affordability challenges. This demographic shift provides significant opportunities for multifamily investors, but the challenge lies in capital raising, where traditional methods often fall short. As the industry grows, multifamily transactions demand both debt and equity financing. With an average loan-to-value ratio of 55%, operators often face challenges in raising equity, especially without established investor networks. Private equity firms and traditional syndicators offer solutions, but these methods are expensive and inefficient. Cash flow multipliers, an educational program, teaches the OPS method, leveraging digital marketing and automation to create predictable, scalable investor pipelines. This study explores two core research questions. The question one is, how does the OPS strategy work and what are its core principles? And the question two is, what the factors contribute to the success of OPS in raising capital for multifamily investments. The research objectives are to analyze the elements that drive OPS performance and compare its scalability and cost effectiveness to traditional methods. The research focuses on the application of the OPS to overcome capital raising challenges, with a particular focus on scalability. Data was gathered through surveys, interviews, and performance metrics. The significance lies in providing a scalable and cost-effective alternative to traditional methods. Limitations include the study focus on the U.S. market and potential biases from self-reported data. The study uses several frameworks to analyze this, including PESTEL, SWOT, Potter's Five Forces, and STP. These are complemented by KPIs and market mix analysis to evaluate both internal and external factors affecting the multifamily sector. In this literature review, incorporates Eugene Swart's customer awareness levels and Daniel Presley key person of influence framework. The SWOT theory helps the company tailor messaging for different stages of investor awareness, from educational content to exclusive deals. Priestley's KPI framework emphasizes building authority and trust through clear branding and strategic partnership. This study primarily utilizes quantitative methods, gathering data from 400 US-based retail investors through surveys. Secondary data is analyzed using frameworks like PESTO and SWOT. The methodology aims to generate reliable, measurable insights into investor behaviors, performances, and motivations, providing actionable strategies for OPS. The PESTO analysis highlights several key factors. Political, the example is federal housing policies and urban development regulation. In economic, it's interest rates and inflation influencing investment choices. In social, the example is generational preferences and urban migration trends. Technological CRM system and automation aiding in lead generation. Environmental is demand for sustainable properties and the legal. Regulatory compliance, especially with the securities laws. The 5 forces analysis shows the threat of new entrants is low due to high capital requirements. Bargaining power and buyers moderately high, but OPS provides a personalized approach. Bargaining power of suppliers is moderate, influenced by marketing platform and CRM system. Threats of the substitutes, it's moderate with competition from private equity and bonds. The industry rivalry is high, creating the needs of innovative strategy like OPS. The analysis identified key consumer needs, stable passive incomes, transparency, educational resources, and personalized strategies. OPS can effectively meet these needs by addressing investor concerns and building trust through tailored engagement and content. The competitive landscape includes private equity firms. It's large. They're a large player, but with a strict terms, and crowdsourcing platform, very accessible but less personalized. Traditional syndicators, very high touch but labor intensive approaches. So the OPS stands out by offering a more streamlined digital first approach to capital raising. This map positions not 9 to 5 investments in the high return, low risk quadrant, which distinguishes it from riskier investments like cryptocurrency, offering an attractive value proposition of the stability and profitability in the multifamily sector. The SMART goals includes double investor lead conversions from 10% to 20% in 6 months, increasing monthly leads from 10 to 25 in 90 days, raising investment minimums from 75,000 to 75,000 US dollars to 100,000 US dollars within 12 months, and securing a 300,000 US dollars premium VIP offer. These objectives are designed to raise capital from 5.6 million to 21.3 million, with a focus on a higher conversion rates and increased lead flow. The marketing strategy includes seven P's: product in high yield, sustainable properties in prime locations. For price, it's 75,000 US dollars minimum investment with a 80-20 equity split. For places, they use digital platforms for easy access. Promotions, OPS uses YouTube, podcast, and content to build trust. Physical evidence is investor portals for transparency, and process for streamlined systems for a smooth investor journey. Key KPIs for implementation includes monthly lead growth, capital raising targets, and conversion rate improvements. Monitoring these KPIs will ensure the successful execution of OPS and its impact on the capital raising process. An OPS begins with a call to action from various digital platforms, directing potential investors to a landing page. And if investor meets the criteria, they're qualified and invited to participate in investment opportunities. But the non-qualified investors are directed to educational resources to eventually become eligible. Evaluation and control. So the KPIs include weekly outreach to 50 investors with a 70% response rate, and 20% conversion rates, and 100,000 US dollars capital raised per investor. Monthly VIP offers of 300,000 US dollars. These efforts aim for an annual capital raise of the 21.3 million US dollars with a potential annualized capital of 255.6 million US dollars. The Gantt chart outlines the timeline for OPS implementation, highlighting ongoing outreach efforts, influencer partnerships, social media promotion, and employee training. The continuous tracking of KPIs will begin once the foundation elements of the OPS are in place. The summary of findings. There is significant demand for secure and high return multifamily investment. OPS reduces cost and enhances scalability. Tailored marketing strategy and investor focused systems are really crucial for success. For the implications, OPS has the potential to redefine traditional fundraising methods, and compliance with SEC regulations is essential when using digital marketing strategy. Future outreach could explore the long-term impact of the OPS and its application in international market. And this concludes the presentation. Thank you for your time.